You think Frank Baum sat down in the 1900s after writing The Wizard of Oz and thought, man, I hope this gets adapted into a YA magical school sex romp that gets adapted into an award-winning musical that gets adapted for a third time into a blockbuster duology. No, I don't think he thought that. Wicked 2 and I guess Wicked 1 are commonly slandered as vapid, empty, and void movies, and that's kinda unfair. I saw the film, guys. It wasn't 60 minutes of a blank screen. This isn't the Epstein Files. But if we put the word narratively in front of them, we're getting somewhere. So, Wicked 2 is a narratively challenged movie. Galinda and Elphaba are making back-to-back baffling decisions that go pretty much nowhere. Here's an example. The girls are talking, and the good witch hits the wicked one with the "we can just talk to the wizard" plea. That ended the last movie, by the way, and it's alright because it's fine. It's establishing character connections. Good. Obviously, Elphaba disagrees, but then she goes to the wizard herself, gets followed by Galinda, and basically talks to the wizard of her own volition, making the entire first interaction meaningless. Then we have my favorite characters, Buck and Prince Charming, being character assassinated with their arcs face planting after being turned into monsters for pure shock value. Like, man, they don't even get screen time as monsters. The wizard, he still does nothing of note during the entire movie, and the Storm Witch is a terrible substitute villain. And that's just the characters. Setting, plot, theme, challenges all the way. Challenges are the only thing you can label them. Man, I don't even remember a single song after walking out of the movie. The school from the first movie doesn't even get featured again. That's how dire the situation is. Wicked's characters were the best thing going for it, and one by one, each got bent unceremoniously. Well, pretty ceremoniously, but you get the idea. Despite all that, I still kinda like Wicked 1. It set up such a dynamic conflict with the animals being unjustly persecuted, mirroring Elphaba's struggle to be accepted for who she is, only for her dreams of fixing society shattering when she sees the sham that is the wizard. I thought it was brilliant, or at least entertaining, and I liked it so much I bought a copy of the original book and read it. It wasn't all that. The original Wizard of Oz is something of an anti-adventure story. Dorothy and friends basically go through the entire hero's journey but miss the crucial part of actually learning anything by the end. Dorothy's shoes could be clicked at any point to get her back to Kansas, but she needs someone to tell her this. The lion was already brave, the scarecrow was already smart, the Tin Man already had a heart, but they all still needed someone to tell them this. As such, I'd also label the original as narratively challenged. The main difference being the original Wizard of Oz didn't have 125 plus years of storytelling advancements to draw upon. The original book is like that because it is meant to be ambiguous. Frank Baum didn't set out to make an impeccable, watertight fantasy story with clear-cut themes and meanings. He set out to make a modern fairy tale. As such, there are a billion interpretations of the work. A lot of them political, but still, they're valid interpretations. I'm not angry that the movies compressed a multifaceted work of art into a single theme. I'm annoyed that they didn't do it right after setting it up so wonderfully. There were clear themes of exploitation, government-mandated racism, and illusions of power that couldn't be followed through properly because Wicked 2 takes a weird obsession with having the original story play out in the background as if it has some kind of grand inherent meaning. I really had high hopes, There was such an easy way to fix this that I was sure anyone with a writing background would have caught on. Just don't tell the original story. have it be set before the original plot, thereby giving Wicked the breathing room to make up stuff without trampling on everything before it. Like, we'd get a proper follow-up to the talking animals instead of them just running away to who knows where and showing up at the end like speciesism has been solved. We'd get more time to set up Buck and Prince Charming's transformations, giving meaning to that tragedy, and maybe even having a character arc for the Wicked Witch of the West. Maybe. The wizard could have had more screen time to make his own decisions and show how he's an asshole instead of telling us he's an asshole. Or maybe, this is just a suggestion, just don't follow through with the Dorothy plot. Instead, the movie cheekily goes, "Look, the fairy tale is still happening in the background. Bet you didn't know this happened? Haha! The Wicked Witch had a trapdoor this entire time. Fuck you for not guessing that." It's wasted potential, you know? As such, the Wicked movies are the exact kind of movies Mr. Oz would make in order to keep fooling the Emerald City. All pomp and pizzazz with nothing behind the eyes.